The carbon fiber details are incredible.
Look at the reflections on the paintwork.
It's truly a masterpiece of engineering.
Magine standing on a rain-slick city street at night. Neon lights ripple across the pavement. Then, out of the darkness, a shape glides forward. Low, wide, almost unreal. You don't hear chaos, you hear control, precision, presence. This isn't just another supercar moment. This is Ferrari reminding the world that the future of luxury performance doesn't shout. It commands attention in silence, style, and confidence. Today, we're diving into a future-focused luxury concept story around one of the most talked-about names in modern automotive culture, the Ferrari SF90. Ferrari has always lived in a rare space. It's not only about speed or heritage, it's about emotion, about how a car makes you feel before you ever sit inside it. And with the SF90, that feeling shifts into something new, something more advanced, more refined, almost cinematic. This model represents a turning point in how Ferrari blends traditional passion with forward-looking innovation, especially for a luxury-focused American audience that values both performance and presence. From the very first glance, the SF90 doesn't try to look friendly. It looks intentional. The design feels sculpted by airflow itself. Every line seems to exist for a reason, even if you don't fully understand it at first. The front profile is sharp and confident, with lighting elements that feel more like precision instruments than headlights. It gives off a sense of intelligence, not aggression for the sake of it. This is the kind of design that looks just as powerful pulling up to a modern Los Angeles hotel as it does parked under studio lights. The body proportions feel futuristic but still unmistakably Ferrari. Low stance, wide shoulders, a profile that looks like it's already moving even when standing still. In the American luxury space, where presence matters as much as performance, this design speaks clearly. It's not loud chrome or oversized drama. It's controlled elegance mixed with raw intent. Industry observers often describe this kind of design language as quiet dominance, and that fits perfectly here. Move toward the rear, and the SF90 continues telling its story without words. The lighting design feels modern and purposeful. The surfaces are clean, almost architectural. There's a sense that Ferrari wanted this car to age well, not chase trends that fade in a year or two. For American collectors and luxury buyers who think long-term, that matters more than hype. Step inside, and the atmosphere changes instantly. The interior doesn't feel like a traditional cockpit filled with distractions. It feels curated, focused, almost minimal, but in a premium way. Surfaces look smooth and intentional. Materials appear carefully selected rather than overly decorated. It's luxury that doesn't beg for attention. It earns it. The driver-focused layout makes it clear who this car is built around. Controls feel integrated, not added later. Displays appear designed to inform, not overwhelm. From an American ownership perspective, especially for buyers used to high-end tech interiors, this approach feels familiar yet elevated. It blends the comfort expectations of modern luxury vehicles with the emotional connection Ferrari is known for. Passenger experience isn't forgotten either. There's a sense of shared journey rather than isolation. Everything inside feels designed to reduce friction, visually and emotionally. This is the kind of interior that works just as well on a long, scenic drive through California as it does during a short nighttime cruise through the city. Technology plays a huge role here, but Ferrari's approach feels different. Instead of shouting about screens and features, the SF90 integrates technology in a way that feels almost invisible. Industry estimates suggest this model sits at the intersection of performance innovation and intelligent assistance, designed to enhance the experience without taking over the spotlight. From digital interfaces to driving assistance concepts, everything feels tuned toward control and confidence. For American luxury buyers who are increasingly tech-aware but still value authenticity, that balance is critical. The SF90 doesn't feel like a gadget. It feels like a machine that happens to be smart. And while exact performance figures and official specifications should always be approached carefully, especially in future-focused discussions like this, industry observers often place the SF90 in a category that redefines what a modern Ferrari represents. It's not about chasing numbers on paper. It's about how seamlessly power, control, and luxury coexist. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe for more luxury car stories. From an American ownership perspective, the SF90 occupies a very interesting space. In the US market, luxury car buyers often compare across brands, not just within one heritage. Names like Lamborghini, McLaren, and even ultra-luxury electric performance brands enter the conversation. What makes Ferrari different here is emotional equity. You're not just buying into performance, you're buying into a legacy that still feels relevant. Based on similar models in the US market, industry estimates suggest the SF90 would likely be positioned around the very top tier of modern supercar ownership. Any expected price range discussion should always be treated as speculative, but it's safe to say this car lives in a category reserved for buyers who value exclusivity, innovation, and long-term desirability. What's fascinating is how the SF90 fits into the American lifestyle narrative. This isn't just a track-focused machine or a weekend toy. It's a statement piece. It fits into luxury homes, curated garages, private collections, and high-end urban environments. It's the kind of car that shows taste rather than excess. Comparisons naturally come up. When placed alongside other modern supercars, the SF90 often stands out not because it's the loudest or most aggressive, but because it feels the most complete. Some competitors lean heavily into raw drama. Others lean into futuristic minimalism. Ferrari seems to balance both worlds here, creating something that feels timeless, yet forward-thinking. There's also an emotional layer that's hard to quantify. For many American viewers, Ferrari represents childhood dreams, racing posters, and cinematic moments. The SF90 taps into that nostalgia while clearly moving beyond it. It's not stuck in the past. It respects it, then builds forward. As we reach the climax of this story, here's the most exciting insight. The Ferrari SF90 isn't just a car. It's a preview of where ultra-luxury performance is heading. A future where emotion and intelligence coexist, where power feels refined, not reckless, where luxury doesn't scream, it resonates. This is the kind of vehicle that doesn't need constant validation. It exists for those who already understand, for collectors who think in decades, for drivers who value how a machine makes them feel, not just how fast it moves. As the lights fade and the road stretches ahead, the SF90 leaves one lasting impression. The future of Ferrari doesn't abandon its soul. It evolves it. So now I want to hear from you. Would you choose a future-focused Ferrari like the SF90 over more traditional supercars? Do you think modern luxury should lean more into technology or emotion? And if this car were in your garage, where would your first drive be? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll see you in the next luxury story.